With Shamator officially recognized as a full-fledged district, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton took to Twitter to congratulate the people of the newest district in the state. The United Sanctum Students' Conference issues a press release demanding the immediate countermand of transferred order within 15 days, notifying that no post shall be transferred out of district along with the incumbent. Tobu Area Students' Union issues a press note concerning the various difficulties faced in the education and medical sector to the Advisor, Department of Underdeveloped Areas, Government of Nagaland. A vaccination drive in collaboration with Reverend Father Anthony Semi, the principal of Newman Higher Secondary School, Tobu, was organized by the medical team of CHC Tobu. As per the directives of the AICC Organization Department, a state-level training program has been fixed on January 20 and 21 at Dimapur by the NPCC. Sukhumi Students' Union celebrates its 50 years of existence under the theme Vision Towards Magnificence, witnessing a variety of cultural activities. Hello and welcome to Nltv Primetime News. I'm Rinki Gogoi and let's see the news in details. A Shamator has been officially recognized as a full-fledged district on Wednesday. Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton took down to Twitter to congratulate the people of the newest district in the state. He further wished them all the best in their endeavors. Furthermore, he also expressed his sincere gratitude on the occasion to the Yimkyung Tribal Council and the Tikir Tribal Council for reaching an amicable understanding. Notably, the development came after a meeting was held between the Yimkyung Tribal Council, Tikir Tribal Council and representatives of the state government, including Chief Minister Nipu Rio, on January 19 in Kohima. Meanwhile, the recognition of Tikir as a separate Naga tribe was also finalized. Tobu Area Students' Union on Tuesday issued a press release notifying the Advisor, Department of Underdeveloped Areas, Government of Nagaland concerning the various difficulties faced in education and medical sector. In the release, TASU demanded the immediate posting of SDEO Tobu and for at least 5 to 6 years span, and also construction of SDEO quarter at the earliest possible. Furthermore, the union demanded posting of teacher at GPS Pesao Changhe, GMS Pesao, GMS Tokaung, and GMS Wangshu, as the schools have been running with only 2 teachers since 2015, facing lots of inconvenience. The union also demanded allocation of funds for construction of new GMS building at Yonghe, which was dismantled during the construction of local ground in the year 2019. TASU also asked for posting of doctor and medical staffs at the PHC Monyakshu, Pesao and at PHC Yongkao, as the community of Yongkao, Iyang and Shinyu are facing lots of challenges. TASU went on asking for setting up of OST cum Rehabilitation Center as the drug abuse among the youth across the area have reportedly increased. The union also demanded the allocation of funds for construction of PHC Yongkao. United Sanctum Students' Conference on Wednesday has issued a press release demanding the immediate countermand of transferred order within 15 days. The Department of School notified that no post shall be transferred out of district along with the incumbent. However, they did otherwise. The USCC is dismayed and dejected with the department for not implementing the notification. The USCC said that random transferring of teachers has caused deficiency of teachers in most government schools under its jurisdiction, which is hindering the smooth functioning of classes and hampering the qualitative education and vision of the future generations. The conference therefore sought clarification and questioned the department on the transference of teachers without reliever. The conference therefore insisted and cautioned the department to strictly adhere to the government notifications and immediately cancel the transferred order within the stipulated period of time from the issue of this ultimatum. Furthermore, the conference warned the SDEO Kipuri to immediately refrain from issuing of release order by violating government notification either through political pressures or self-styled officers' order under whatsoever manner. The 30th General Session of Konyak Union Branch Tobu was held at Tobu headquarters. The meeting was chaired by Ongdang Vice President KU Tobu. The meeting was attended by all Village Council Chairmen, VDB Secretaries, VDB members, etc. and all units KNSK and political leaders of Tobu area. During first session, SA Ngamlao President highlighted the hardships faced by the people and deprivation from various developmental activities of the Nagaland government. Different leaders came forward to share various steps to be initiated to bring development to the area. During the second session, Sheikh Pong, ex-minister 55 AC, Tobu and convener of Tobu District Demand Committee, highlighted how the committee has been approaching the Nagaland government since 2003 for the upgradation of Tobu headquarters to district. As per the directives of AICC Organization Department, the PCC President K. Terrier has fixed the dates for state-level training program on January 20 and 21 at Dimapur. A press note issued by G.K. Jimomi, General Secretary and PCC, informed that the delegates for attending training include all PCC members and PCC office bearers, including chairmen and members of various departments, office bearers of PCCC, frontal organizations and DCC, president along with 2-3 office bearers from all 12 DCCs. Jimomi stated that in view of state government reimposing COVID restrictions, the entire training program will be held in strict adherence to COVID-19 SOP. However, the details of the program will be posted at a later date, he added. Sukhumi Students' Union celebrated its 50 years of existence from 17 to 19 January 2022 under the theme Vision Towards Magnificent. Engineer Picto Shohei MLA graced the occasion as the chief guest and further unveiled the Jubilee stone. The Jubilee witnessed a variety of cultural activities. Furthermore, while speaking during the event as a team speaker, D. Jambo Aye, the motor vehicle officer Mon District, encouraged the students to strive for excellence in the fields they are in. He further encouraged the youths and students to excel in arts, culture, and to promote the local products and entrepreneurs. He further called on the congregation to be united. Notably, the Jubilee celebration was winded up with a mass Jubilee feast. A vaccination drive against the novel coronavirus was held in Newman Higher Secondary School, Tobu, on Wednesday. Reverend Father Anthony Semi, the principal, in collaboration with the medical team of CHC Tobu, organized the vaccination drive. During the vaccination drive, Dr. Ying Nam, medical officer CHC Tobu, highlighted the importance of vaccination for the students. She further added, saying that vaccine is the only weapon to fight the present situation existing due to outbreak of COVID-19. Furthermore, she also advised the students, saying there may be mild side effects to some, but not to worry since they are ready to deal with that. Notably, around 130 students of Newman Higher Secondary School of class 10, 11 and 12 were vaccinated on Wednesday. A vaccination drive against novel coronavirus was held in Newman Higher Secondary School, Tobu, on Wednesday. Reverend Father Anthony Semi, the principal, in collaboration with the medical team of CHC Tobu, organized a vaccination drive. During the vaccination drive, Dr. Ying Nam, medical officer CHC Tobu, highlighted the importance of vaccination for the students. She further added, saying that vaccination is the only weapon to fight the present situation existing due to outbreak of COVID-19. Furthermore, she also advised the students, saying there may be mild side effects to some, but not to worry since they are ready to deal with that. Notably, around 130 students of Newman Higher Secondary School of classes 10, 11 and 12 were vaccinated on Wednesday. The Assam government on Wednesday issued a modified set of guidelines for asymptomatic COVID-19 positive patients. The Health and Family Welfare Department of the state has issued modified guidelines for the management of COVID-19 patients in Assam. The guidelines have been issued to ensure the smooth management of COVID-19 patients in Assam. The release stated that no emergency will be delayed for lack of COVID test report. Furthermore, patients for other emergency need not take COVID test unless patients specifically showed COVID symptoms. The patient should not be referred to other facilities for lack of testing facilities, and moreover, the COVID patients should be discharged after 5 days with 2 days of isolation at home. The guidelines also stated that the asymptomatic patients at home isolation will be discharged after 7 days. Meanwhile, the guidelines will come into force with immediate effect until further notice. The Kaziranga National Park and Tiger Reserve recorded 868 swamp deer in the first ever Eastern Swamp Deer Census. The total population of the deer recorded in the park include 173 male, 557 female and 138 yearlings. The process in the earlier census was only recorded in Kaziranga National Park. With the new census, it was found that the population of the swamp deer saw dip as in 2018. Deer count was 907. The park authorities say that the decrease in the population may be caused due to the floods that took place in 2019 and 2020. In total, 786 swamp deer were counted in the Eastern Assam Division, 62 were counted in the Biswanath Wildlife Division, and 20 were under the Nagaon Wildlife Division. At least 29 enumerators, 112 forest personnel were involved in the process. Meghalaya Cabinet on Wednesday approved the recommendation made by the 3 regional committees on the interstate boundary between Meghalaya and Assam. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma stated that along with the recommendations from the Assam government will be now forwarded to the Union Home Minister for further actions. The CM also added that both the State Chief Minister will meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Thursday to take the matter forward. The MHA will have to come to a final conclusion, but a structure has been reached more or less after a long-drawn exercise between the 2 states. The 3 regional initiated for site visits and interaction with the residents recently submitted their findings to the respective chief ministers as talks between Assam and Meghalaya regarding 6 less complicated border areas out of 12 areas of differences came to a conclusion. The chief ministers of the 2 states will meet Shah before making a final agreement, even as efforts are being made to make the final call ahead of Meghalaya's 50th Statehood Day on January 21, 2022. Two United Kuki Liberation Army cadres were arrested for extorting money from locals in Kangpokpi, Manipur. The 2 were seen fleeing from the spot after seeing the police team, but were chased and arrested from the area, said the SP Sinha. Based on inputs regarding the presence of insurgents intending to extort money from trucks playing along National Highway 2 and the shops around the area, Kangpokpi police team rushed to the area near Changgobung village. The arrested individuals were identified as Seitin Tang Haukip, 46 years old, of Kangchup Makom, and Sadgulen Haukip, 29 years old, of Kotlan village. Arrested individuals also revealed that they have expected money 3 trips the same day under the command of Davidson Haukip of More. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has asked all the states and unions territories to immediately increase testing in a strategic manner, keeping in mind the increasing cases of positivity rate in specific areas in the states and the union territories. The government stated that it has seen from the data available on the ICMR portal that testing has declined in many states and union territories. He added that the states must step up the testing so early detection of cases can be done for quick isolation. At all risk contexts of laboratory confirmed cases must also be tested, said Arjit Ahuja, Additional Secretary at Health Ministry. The government said testing remains a key strategy for pandemic to identify new clusters and new hotspots of infections and to ensure reduction in mortality and morbidity. The government also stated that strategic and focused testing should be done of people who are vulnerable, living in close surroundings, in densely populated areas, in emerging new clusters and new hotspots of positive cases. In a tragic incident, a driver of a train was electrocuted to death at the Guwahati railway station on Tuesday. Saikia reportedly died on spot after getting electrocuted by the overhead electric line at Guwahati railway station on Tuesday evening at about 7:40 p.m. when loco pilot Siva Saikia was inspecting the engine of the Guwahati Murkong Selek Lachit Express. Spokesperson of the Northeast Frontier Railway said Saikia's body has been sent for the post-mortem, after which it will be sent to his native place in Golaghat district. The Lachit Express train was scheduled to depart from the Guwahati railway station at 10:20 p.m. on Tuesday. Director General of Civil Aviation on Wednesday, through a circular, has announced the extension of ban on scheduled commercial passenger flights till February 28. All flights under air bubble agreements and Mission Vande Bharat will continue to operate. The notification further said that the restriction shall not be applicable to international all-cargo operations and flights specifically approved by the DGCA. Notably, India has air transport bubbles with Afghanistan, Australia, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Canada, Ethiopia, Finland, France, Germany, Iraq, Japan, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Kuwait, Maldives, Mauritius, Nepal, Netherlands, Nigeria, Oman, Qatar, Russia, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, Seychelles, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Switzerland, Tanzania, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, US and Uzbekistan. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee on Tuesday wrote to Prime Minister Narendra Modi requesting him to withdraw the IAS Cadre Rules 1954 amendment proposal. In December, the central government had sent a letter to all the state governments seeking their opinion on the proposed amendment of the IAS Rules 1954. The CM expressed strong reservations against the bill, claiming that they were against the spirit of cooperative federalism and will affect administration of the state. The proposed amendments seek to change the rules for central deputation of IAS officers from different states. Banerjee stated that the proposed amendment upsets the time-tested harmonious arrangement which existed between the center and the states in a matter of posting of IAS and IPS officers. Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal on Wednesday announced lawyer and social worker Amit Palekar as the party's chief ministerial candidate for the upcoming Goa Assembly polls. Kejriwal further stated that the party will contest for all the 40 assembly seats in Goa. Notably, Palekar is from the OBC Bhandari community, which accounts for about 35% of Goa's population. The 46-year-old who joined AAP this October is the party's candidate for the ST Cross Assembly constituency, currently represented by the BJP.
If my father was here today, he would have been proud.
तो आज का ये कार्यक्रम किसी बड़े मैदान में होना चाहिए था, रैली के तौर पे होना चाहिए था, पर हम सब लोग कोरोना की मार से जूझ रहे हैं, पूरा देश जूझ रहा है। इसी वजह से हम पूरे कोविड प्रोटोकॉल्स को फॉलो करते हुए आज ये कार्यक्रम, एक छोटा कार्यक्रम कर रहे हैं, लेकिन मैं समझता हूँ कि संदेश पूरे गोवा नहीं, पूरे देश में आज चला जाएगा। आज का दिन गोवा के लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट दिन है, नई राजनीति के लिए। जैसा अभी अतिशी जी ने बोला, गोवा वांट्स चेंज। गोवा के लोग तंग आ गए हैं मौजूदा पार्टियों से, मौजूदा नेताओं से। ऑप्शंस ही नहीं है उनके पास, वही नेता हैं कुछ
A private luxury bus caught fire and exploded in the Varacha area of the Gujarat's Surat city on Tuesday night. A woman was burnt to death while a man received severe burn injuries in the incident. Primary investigations revealed that there were around 15 passengers in the bus when it caught fire, which spread quickly in the vehicle. The chief fire officer of Surat, Basant Parekh, said that while all other passengers managed to alight in time, a woman and a man got stuck in the burning bus. When the bus reached Hirabog Circle at around 9:30 p.m. to take more passengers, it was engulfed in flames after a sudden spark followed by a blast. Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship signed a memorandum of understanding with Indira Gandhi Open University on Tuesday to further strengthen the vocational and technical training framework. Notably, the partnership aims to link vocational education and training with higher education, making India's youth employable by creating avenues for them to access better work opportunities. Republic Day celebrations on January 26 will be celebrated without any foreign chief guests. India's signature event has been affected by the fallout of the COVID-19 pandemic, the second year in a row. India had invited the leaders of the 5 Central Asian states, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan, to be chief guests at the celebrations, though no formal announcement was made in this regard. However, due to the rapid spread of the Omicron variant of the coronavirus in the past few weeks, a recent violent protest in Kazakhstan killing more than 220 people, the Central Asian leaders decided against participation in the event. According to reports, the leaders of the 5 states would be participating in the Republic Day celebrations on a virtual meet. The meet will mark the 30th anniversary of diplomatic relations of the 6 countries. The possibility of looking at an alternative chief guest was ruled out due to the paucity of time. The Ministry of External Affairs on Wednesday stated that PM Narendra Modi will host first meeting of India Central Asia Meet in virtual format on January 27. According to MEA's statement, the summit will be held with the participation of the presidents of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyz Republic, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan. This will be the first engagement of its kind between India and the Central Asian countries at the level of leaders. The first India-Central Asia Summit is a reflection of India's growing engagement with the Central Asian countries, which are a part of India's extended neighborhood. Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid a historic visit to all Central Asian countries in 2015. Illegal taxation in Nagaland has been a long concern for so long, and so little has been done to remove illegal taxation. With so many things to cover, Nltv has yet again taken the opportunity to highlight our viewers of such atrocity. We have learned that the taxation rate demanded by the police personnel to truck drivers carrying goods at check gates sums up to around 300 to 3,000. It had also been reported by some of the drivers that one truck carrying cement was asked for rupees 3,000 as tax by the police, while some were asked rupees 600. Should such acts be encouraged? Should the population continue to pay for little things in the state? Is Nagaland doing the rounds up for a better tomorrow, or is Nagaland in a position where the intervention of some divine is necessary?
अच्छा ये अपनी इधर केट्टे इधर पुलिस की इधर टैक्स तो लेते किमान तक दिया लगा
तो रेट फिक्स लगा से 6 चक्का 500 10 चक्का 12 चक्का 18 चक्का 700 तो कॉम्प्रोमाइज करे
कॉम्प्रोमाइज माने किने का
जने 700 আছে না 500 600 300 तनिको भी करे
अच्छा होता है एक तरह रेट থাকে না रेट तो चेंज हुई থাকে
ना ना फिक्स रेट
Thank you, viewers. That's all for now. For more updates, keep watching Nltv. Sab Manulaga Awas.
Nagaland TV, Stop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 10 in Global Chapter, and for